Hello, and let's bring the others. The Instagram, if it's going to work today. And we're live. Welcome. It's getting harder and harder, it seems, to get online. But here we are, and welcome to Monday Motivation, where we take a look at your energy and take the energy drains that you might not be aware of and turn them into energy gains and allow you to focus on them during today and the week, and to create greater health, to create greater ease and joy in your life, and in fact, raise your vibration. And remember, I've talked about it almost monthly, every month, how we vibe is what we attract to that vibe, just like that magnet, and all the different things that can attach to our energy field or attract to us as manifestation, good or bad. So last week was Thanksgiving, and we talked about thankfulness and being aware of what conversations we're willing to be a part of. How was it? How did you do? Did you challenge yourself? Did you challenge others? Was it comfortable or uncomfortable? And what did you feel afterwards? Did you have a kind of a little internal smile or an internal grin that said, I did it and I'm still here. I'm still alive. I survived. And that's the biggest thing, because our mind keeps us in a 70% negative biased because it wants us to survive. And a lot of that information, those subconscious thoughts, 40 trillion thoughts per second, we really don't stand a chance with those, do we? But we can start making those new grooves. So the default is more in the positive. We create those new neural pathways that's more in the positive. It's almost like a halo, isn't it? Put your halo on. New neural pathways that create the default to be the positive. Now, how wonderful would that be? Then you have all this wonderful default energy working in the background, behind the scenes, enforcing and creating and raising your vibration even higher. And once we raise our vibration higher, our cells do a happy dance. This isn't just about manifestation, but it is, because if our cells are doing a happy dance, then we are creating happiness and we're creating joy. We're not creating hate and worry and frustration and anxiety and dis-ease. So each part of the body, of our energy centers that we've discussed previously, the root chakra down in the base of the perineum, where we center into sitting on our buttocks and ground into the earth, up into the emotional center just below the belly button, into the mental area that makes the mental field, the emotional field, the physical field. These are all layers of the field. They all emanate out. We go into the heart area, our strongest energy center in our body. We come into the throat area. It's an energy center as well that allows all these to connect up through into our third eye. You might have heard it a number of times with regards to even protecting this area of our body as well. And also with this big, huge cranium, it's protected. And then the top of our head, which connects us in our transcendence to our higher self, our divine creator, source, God energy. All these centers affect and have a relationship, and they govern different organs in our body. So when we are working with our energies in the way of our thoughts and our words and our actions, we are working with the energies within the whole system. And if they're out, if our thoughts are out, then our chances are that that particular area of our body is out. And that relationship to the organs are compromised. It's a big matrix where one moves, the other moves. It moves in tandem. All these 70 trillion cells in our body. working with these 40 trillion thoughts in our subconscious and our 40,000 thoughts per second in our consciousness. This takes us to our supra consciousness. This allows us to connect with that part of us that is without us, outside of us, and within us. My name is Deborah O'Neill. I'm the CEO and founder of BlissBE.METHOD, Integrative Holistic Health, and I'm here to share because I care, and this is so vitally important. What I'm sharing with you today is one part of the process in the work that I do as an advanced integrative energy healer, and I work with the subconscious mind, working with psychology and kinesiology. I'm also a Himalayan yoga and meditation teacher and initiate to the lineage, and most recently I have my certification in Aroma, Accu-Point therapy, working with the Accu-Point points of the body as dictated by the Chinese medicine, and working with the plant essences to bring out these, open up these gateways in a way that works with this ancient medicine, and that's a source of smell. I also work with it with the tuning fork. So I have those two modalities that I brought together because it's under the same umbrella of study. So welcome, as we're talking about the energy centers in our body, and we're talking about how we can work with this, work with our words, our thoughts, our words, and our actions to affect the physical, the emotional, the mental, the relational, and the spiritual levels of our happiness, our joy, our bliss, and the counter side, the dis-ease, and how you have complete control over this. Yeah, much of our sickness is related to our thoughts, our actions, and our words. And it can be going back to when you were just a child. If you're, in your upbringing, you might have not wanted to go home. I said, gosh, I just wish I would get hit by a bus rather than going home. Well, guess what? Your body is taking that as a sense of survival. So your body is going to do everything it can to create that survival for you. Or people often say, the chaos in my life is just killing me. Well, guess what? What are you saying? Or you get people that will say, I don't care. I drop F-bombs and I swear and curse all the time. Well, do you think that that's a high vibe word? And that's the question just to ask yourself. What do you think that word or that phrase or that slogan is that you've incorporated into your beingness? I'm so tech dumb, you know what I mean? Or I'm so, I'm not surprised it didn't work out for me. Nothing much works out for me in my life. Oops, I've just lost you. Let me get back to you. There you are. There's just so many different things that you may be saying that are or likely saying that have that effect on you, on your vibration. And you are the maker of everything that is in your life. You are the creator. We are creators. And we have a birthright to abundance. So, what do you have an abundance of in your life? And then that might take you to another point of curiosity in your thoughts, your words, and your actions. And the soul needs action. The soul will just sleep with you as long as you want to sleep. And as soon as you awaken in your awakening to new information and you start applying, embodying this new information in a positive way, you got it, you enrich your life. You enrich your life. Your life becomes filled with richness and however you want it to show up, whether that's in love, in relationships, in friendships, whether that's in monetary resources as money or some material thing that would really create joy and the greater good and the benefit of all. You see where we're going with this? This is only the tip of the iceberg. When we go into when we bring this all together in the whole methodology of wellness, then that's where the true magic comes. So I really invite you to find 5 keywords, your highest vibe words, and figure out where you can use them the most today and this week. When was the last time you told someone that you really care about, that you love them? I want you to step out and really create that butterfly moment. When was the last time that you really told somebody you appreciated them? But the bigger one is, it's what you say to yourself. Because unless you can say it to yourself, it doesn't have quite as much meaning when you say it to somebody else. Let me repeat that. Once you can say those words to yourself, it has 100 times fold karmically saying it to someone else. These words are your seeds in this particular exercise. They're your seeds. And the more that you plant those seeds, the more that your garden is going to grow. More the flowers are going to bloom. Or if you want to be the tree, it's the branches, it's the leaves, it's the flowers. Dr. Carolyn Leaf has her 2 trees that she uses, and I think it's a wonderful way to express it. One's kind of gnarly and metal and gray and black, and the other one is green and blooming. You have the choice between those 2 trees. I like to say, the seeds I plant become my forest or my orchard. And I want to have such a plentiful and abundant orchard as I can share all the fruit with 8 billion people in this world, so that we can all plant orchards. We can all plant the seeds of our forest. We can all share our fruits. Let's just take 1 minute. 1 minute here. Sit with me. Stay with me. You've taken in a lot today, and I want you to exercise that challenge, and I want to pull a card for us all so that we can further step into this greatness. This is greatness. This is superhuman work. So rejoice in being a superhuman. We need to be the superhumans in this world, this beautiful humanity in which we exist, of love and compassion. But it all starts with you taking care of you first. If I can support you in any way, please DM me. Go to my website, www.BlissBE.me. It's for the mental and energetic, that's your mental and energetic bodies that we focus on, and everything else, the physical and emotional and spiritual, all slides in with it. We do the hard work and everything follows through, piggybacks on. All right, our card for today is, we got 2. Let's read them both. Be compassionate with yourself. You are more than okay. Oh my gosh. And give yourself permission to succeed. Give yourself permission to succeed. I give you permission to succeed. If you need my permission, there it is. Give yourself permission to succeed and be compassionate with yourself. You are more than okay. Mwah. I love you so much. I look forward to seeing you next Monday. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Reach out, www.BlissBE.me. If you want to ask me some questions, sign up for a discovery call, and let's get in, and let's create more joy, more bliss in you and me and the world at large. Bye for now.